bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody staying in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Punt is on its way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Spin, still running. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The run inside.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down.
I accidentally switched how I choose my plays.
44.
What's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed, you know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back, get it into his hands quickly, let him go pick up the 1st.
And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
And I love right out of the gate, this offense is going to be creative, and they're going to try to get their best players the football out in the open field. You saw it right there.
No.
Really nice job by this defense. 1st down was not successful. They get the 2nd and short. Those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a 3rd down.
Complete on 3rd down. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. Target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Gets rid of it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Pirates have their offense in high gear. Power football with the run. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes goes somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, he'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that field coach? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. He's got him. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
The Pirates have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with a run. And he's in! Touchdown, Pirates! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Off the RPO, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Rebels are in the hurry up. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. There's the pressure. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on field.
With this 7-0 lead. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Butler. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Ready, go! He's looking to pass. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You've got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you've got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. All 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
If I'm I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. It just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. You saw that there on the incompletion.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Good game on the return. His defense has set him up for the big play. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. It's complete. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. The Rebels want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving out to the right. Got it in the middle, it's Lions. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Ready, go! Wants to throw it again, and why not? Looking to scramble. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Makes the catch down the right side. They bring him down, and the big play will move the sticks. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
Break. Here we go.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Lions. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the 1st. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Throws for the tight end. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Looking for more room. And what a play and what a return as he takes it all the way back inside the 10.
Good.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. 1st and goal from the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the 1st half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside kick. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time.
Gets away from one. He's got space. Shakes it in, and he might take off. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he put the field in instantly.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
That is how you dunk up. Coach, I'm open. Throw me the ball. I'm the wide receiver. He's the defensive back for a reason. Nice play by the wide receiver to get the score.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way.
I wish I could have saw it.
He loses the timeout. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that three-way scoring drive. And they get it into the end
Back
zone
and
on
what
a
the fuck is this bull?
36-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll run it on the counter.
Oh, damn it. That's the
Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. There are a lot of coaches that have think themselves that we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead, because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game. Let's just get him into a run.
Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
And the returner will be dragged down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go right back to it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Turning it on. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you his speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And he tacks on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped that one off with some flair and some juice. A 72-yard touchdown run. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Intercepted. First half turnover can swing momentum. They'll get a big extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas.
Snags it and he's open. A likely touchdown saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
And you can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some balance, but they can pick up yards in chunks. And you're seeing it happen. A really nice completion there. They ran it the play before, and now here they are knocking on the goal line again in the red zone.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. Looking to get it in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Ready, go! They'll give it on the counter. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down, and the clock continues to run. They're looking to throw on second and short. Throws it deep. It's incomplete. They tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We kick things off with Cal, taking on the number 13 team, the UCLA Bruins.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step 1, Jesse, taking care of the football.
And it just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Ready, go! Second down, he'll throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the catch down the right side. Off and running. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, ECU!
Hey, man, that is exactly what you wanted to see from this offense to start the 3rd quarter. Like, the passing game, it just wasn't in sync. It wasn't where it needs to be. You dug yourself a little bit of hole, Palmer, but coming out like this, throwing, trusting your quarterback, putting a drive together, that's got to be a good sign.
And this is where the coaching staff really makes their money. When you can go in at halftime and switch things up and make the changes you need to make to your game plan to find that rhythm and get it established. That is such a great way, you're right, to start this thing. And after this offense is about keeping it going and trying to stay one step ahead of the defense.
UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Going with the ground game left. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Looking to the big tight end. Picked off, what a play to set him up. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down. Oh, he just hit it. And it's a fumble. Defense has it. They're on the move. There he goes.
What the fuck am I doing? I'm not sliding. Because it's a pure winner. Trust it.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed, takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
And he's going to bring this one out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Pirates will get things started here on offense. Running inside, it's Butler. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Pirates want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Looking down the middle. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 4th interception of the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Quick release by the QB, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the string.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Here we go. Ready, go. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Got some room into the goal line. And they take it in for 6 more points. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. He's got it. Touchdown, Rebels! They wanted the finish, and that they did on that possession. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. If you've got to make great field position count, if you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. The offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays. Down 14, 13 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so
Open field on the right. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, East Carolina. His third touchdown of this game and his third on the season. They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Man, that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down.
They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
And perhaps a touchdown, 17 tackles, and gets him down at the 37.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Applewhite. That's caught. It's Lions. Ripping through the defense. They'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And the Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Under fire. Powers through. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off. He gets a positive gain.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you've got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air on first down. Lets it fly. He's got it for a big play. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
Stop.
Touchdown, Pirates. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense.
fucking go.
Defense scoops it
That's
up.
what we fucking
He's
need.
the other way.
We fucking need.
Makes the grab and room to run. Scoop and score. Touch.
Deserve a challenge.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business. It's an offense. We don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. And they tacked on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Christensen. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. The run inside. It's Williams. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass, it's Applewhite.
What the fuck are you doing over there?
He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter.
Instead of fucking running.
They fought tooth and nail through three, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll run play action. A shot toward the end zone. And this will be
Thank you.
picked off. A
No.
costly turnover in a tie game. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who
He's
can
not
make the
pushing my
most
stick.
plays.
Rodney's
The
fucking
defense comes
putting on
up
the
with
run.
a massive play, creating that turnover. Outstanding job by the D. All 11 guys being on the same page, now putting their offense in a great position.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every quarter. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Well, it's a nice play.
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Now on the counter. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get blood. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting it 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
As a defensive guy, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it back, at least they have the football in their hands every time. Know where they're going to be. Focus in. The defense locked and loaded. Understand what they were trying to accomplish. Doing a good job getting with the quarterback. And then make those physical plays. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel
Just watch, Chad.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try. They've got to do it in a hurry. action. He took a hit as he threw it. Couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Pivotal moment, perhaps even a decisive play coming on 3rd and 3. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's got
shitting me. You gotta be fucking shitting me.
After allowing a touchdown in the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that 3rd down here on the 3rd play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB, good rhythm. This offense now has got it going.
Fucking get it, get it, get it! Fucking go!
Well, this is the point of the
Fucking
game
go!
in the 4th quarter where turnovers matter so much. The defense knows if they can just find a way to steal a possession, they're giving themselves an opportunity to win it, and they do it right there. Physical play, you see the speed, and they're able to create the TO.
Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. And that fumble recovery has set them up. 1st and 10, all tied up here in the 4th. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Buying some time as he moves left. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They'll use a timeout here. 2:06 remaining on the clock. It stops again at the 2-minute mark.
Well, going to RPO on that 2nd down, the idea was they were going to have to throw and try to get a big chunk of yards to maybe get the flasher set up there in the short, but no problem because your quarterback's playing smart football right now. He takes off running when no one's there. Now you've given yourself a good chance to convert this 3rd down because of the quarterback's decision.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful. You absolutely cannot turn it.
A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped in the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the fullback. Breaks the tackle. There's a little room there. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And the fullback, this takes me back to my days growing up, watching the fullback being on the field every single play. You don't see that anymore, but the big fella gets the football. Hey, he looks like he knew what to do with it, too. Nice little pickup, little agility, little speed, but mostly a lot of just girth and strength and just grown man.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Butler. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's beat some clock and put ourselves in position to win.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker.
Let's fucking go.
To save them with this
Let's
football.
fucking go.
Absolutely perfect. And now they take the lead.
2-0. Let's fucking go, bro. See how the fucking recap. My heart's beating. I need a minute. Appreciate it, Dan. Oh, I'm not used to this.